One of the most frustrating parts of urges, cravings, and compulsive behaviors is that they often don't feel irrational in the moment. That's because your brain isn't always remembering the whole story. Sometimes it's isn't remembering reality, sometimes it's remembering relief. The thing that helped you feel better, calmer, safer, distracted, comforted, or less overwhelmed. This phenomenon is called euphoric recall. Euphoric recall is when the brain selectively remembers the rewarding parts of an experience while minimizing or forgetting the painful parts. It's not necessarily lying to you, it's simply prioritizing the information that once helped you survive, cope, or regulate your nervous system. When urges show up, the brain often remembers the relief, the escape, the excitement, the dopamine, the anticipation, the momentary shift in emotional state, and because those moments feel powerful, they become highly memorable. What the brain frequently leaves out are the parts that came after: the loneliness, the emotional crash, the shame, the consequences, the regret, the disconnection. The brain highlights the reward and edits out the cost. This isn't just happening in your thoughts. Your nervous system remembers something important. It remembers, when I felt overwhelmed, this changed my state. Maybe this isn't healthy. Maybe it wasn't sustainable, but it worked, at least temporarily. And the nervous system pays attention to anything that creates relief. This is why urges rarely begin as a logical decision. Most people think they're making a choice. But often the nervous system is reacting long before conscious thinking catches up. The body remembers the pathway. The emotional brain activates first, then the thinking brain begins creating explanations afterwards. We see this pattern everywhere: addiction, compulsive sexual behaviors, trauma bonds, toxic relationships. People often ask, why do I keep going back? Because the brain remembers the moments of relief, connection, validation, excitement, or escape, not necessarily because the situation was healthy. When an urge appears, many people ask, was this healthy? But that's often not the question the nervous system is asking. The nervous system isn't evaluating morality, it's evaluating survival, and it's looking for regulation. A more useful question becomes, what did this do for me? Did it help me escape? Did it soothe anxiety? Did it numb pain? Did it create connection? Did it help me survive something difficult? Understanding the function of behavior is often more helpful than judging the behavior itself. When relief consistently becomes our primary coping strategy, the brain learns a powerful lesson: stress, relief, repeat, stress, relief, repeat. Over time, the relief itself becomes reinforcing, not because you're weak, not because you're broken, because your brain is doing exactly what brains are designed to do: repeat what appears to work. The goal isn't just stopping the behavior, the goal is understanding what the urge is trying to solve, because understanding creates space and space creates choice.